Hi, I'm Olivia, and my final case study deals with the C5 or C1 through C6 spectrum of Christ-centered communities in Muslim contexts. We learned about that briefly in class and in our reading. And so I was kind of trying to find something that would deal with switching out of a C5 level down to a more properly contextualized level, which would be either C1 to C4, I guess. And so for my little situation, I've got Rami, who is a Muslim background believer. He's recently started following Christ, and he has been meeting with other Arab followers of Christ, but these people are all in the C5 category, where they're still holding to Islamic tradition, still going to the mosque, etc., but also trying to follow Christ. And as Rami continues to study scripture and read the Bible more, growing in his faith, he starts to realize that he can't really do both. He can't follow Christ and keep his Muslim tradition. So he starts seeking out ways that he can learn more and become more of just a straight out Christian, not one who still appears as Muslim. And so he finds an actual physical church in the area with it's more Western style, I guess, and has an American pastor who is seminary trained, and he wonders if this might be his best option for learning more about Christ and becoming more involved with and fellowshipping with other believers. So basically, should he do that, or should he continue to stay where he is, or is there another third option? And so I think if he stayed where he was, that would probably be the worst, because he would be showing to both Muslims and Christians that he's not fully one or the other. To other Muslims, he would be someone who's not fully trusting in the Quran and not really believing what it says about Christ, because Rami believes that he is the Son of God. But then also to other Christians, it would be showing that he believes that Christ is maybe not enough, that he still needs his Islamic tradition, and that it's still okay. And that's not what Rami believes. He sees the uniqueness of Christ, that he's better than his other traditions. And so I think staying where he is would not be a good idea, and he wouldn't really grow in that situation. But also, just leaving and starting to attend this other church probably wouldn't be the best either, because he would appear to his other friends as just leaving his culture behind, and it would kind of alienate him from them. And so I think what would be best would be for Rami to maybe briefly go to this church for a short time, but really to seek out discipleship from the people there, from the pastor, maybe anyone who has the resources that can help give him a better theological training and help him to better understand what it is that he believes and the uniqueness of Christ. And I think that would also be really beneficial for him to eventually go back to the other C5 believers and teach them what he's learned, and help to try to get them to realize that they can't follow both Christ and Islam. I think that would take patience on his part to realize that they may not come to that conclusion as quickly as he did, but he should show them grace, and he can reach them better than an American could, because they are of the same culture. And so basically, I'm running out of time, but I would say that he should seek discipleship from the more mature believers who are self-identifying as Christian. They could be Arabs. They don't have to be American. Just anyone who is strictly Christian, self-identifying as that. And then using that knowledge that he gains to help teach other people and try to bring them to a point where they understand that keeping the Islamic traditions is not the best way to follow Christ, and that it really shows an incorrect view of who Christ is. Thank you.